Hey guys, this is Calabasa, the DBZ Otaku, and I have another top 5 video. So this one is something that I would consider also a shout out, and I hope you enjoy it. This will be my top 5 favorite YouTubers on YouTube, and unfortunately, I will not be adding PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye because they're like really big beyond belief. These are more of the smaller channels that I highly recommend you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. So starting down at number 5, I have, of course, Miracle of Sound. I really enjoy his music, and I really love how he's been doing a mix of things. Like example, he does rock music, classic rock, a bunch of rock music, and what I appreciate more is that he's very expressive when it comes to his singing, and I love listening to the heart he puts into his lyrics. I really highly recommend listening to his content because, I mean, I've never really expected a YouTuber that would put so much heart into his lyrics and the content. It's beyond believable when it comes to his content. And one of my favorite songs that he does is definitely it was a song about Overwatch. I can't really remember the name. I think it's Get Back Together or something like that. And the other one that I love listening to is his song about Guardians of the Galaxy. That one I recommend listening to, but the ones I completely favor the most are definitely his songs about Assassin's Creed. Those are really expressive, dark and expressive. Now coming down to number 4, we have Madame Macabre. She is someone that I've been a fan of for the last couple of years, and I really love her narrations, and I love the expression she puts into her readings when it comes to creepypastas. The top creepypasta I recommend that you listen to from her, outside of Dr. Locklear, is also The Art of Jacob Emery. That is a creepypasta that I happen to favor more than anything because it literally talks about what happens when an artist abuses his creations. And the other YouTuber that read this narration is also Well Hey Productions. And like I said, I recommend you guys reading it. It's really expressive. It's short, it's sweet, but I recommend it. But anyways, Madame Macabre also does musicals as well. Like she does music of her own, and I really love the dark humor she puts into her songs. One of her recent ones that I favored is Killer Love. I love the jazzy the jazzy feel that she put into that song in particular. The other one I like listening to is Decipher, and her songs about Freddy Fazbear's. So yeah, please check out her channel. And speaking of Well Hey Productions, number 3 is indeed Well Hey Productions. I actually favor his narrations because of his deep voice, but why he's also on this list, it's not only because it's to thank him for giving me a lot of tips about improving my content on my videos on YouTube, but also it's because I really happen to love what he does on his live streams. So I really recommend you checking it out because he's funny, he's got a sense of humor. I mean, I've never really met another streamer that literally has that huge sense of humor, and he's actually firm about it. So I highly recommend giving his channel a look-see. And speaking of, I really am working on trying to send him one of my poems and see what he thinks about it. I think the one I'm going to send him is about Bill Cipher. So yeah, I really hope he likes it. Coming down at number 2 is Dashy XP, also known as Dashy Gaming. Why I favor this guy in particular, he's got an excellent sense of humor. I love his reactions when he meets the trolliest of levels from you people. Yeah. I mean, I love his reactions when it comes to Happy Wheels and the horror games. I haven't seen his recent video yet, but you really should check him out. He's really fun to watch, and I mean, I love how he's like, holla at your boy and everything. Yeah, I highly recommend it. He's really out there and colorful outside of the angry video game nerd. And yes, and AVGN is also on this rank as well because of the angry video game nerd. I love how he talks about the worst of gaming. So, and the funny thing about his language is it's extremely colorful, and it doesn't seem like he gives a shit about the new rules. So yeah, I highly recommend you check out his channel. And thanks to him, I actually am aching to get a Nin toaster. So can somebody please tell me how to get a Nin toaster made? And as for the tippy top of this list is definitely my buddy Super Dimitri 1991. He and I are pretty close friends. I've known him for over 7 years, and yes, I do love the gaming content that he puts in his videos. And there are times where he does trolling and funny shit. I mean, one of the funniest things he's done and told me in person was that he was trolling a bunch of fucking Pokemon experts with just a fable. I mean, if you think about it, that's just like the equivalent of my ex setting his whole opposite team on fire on Star Wars, and I would not be surprised if Super D actually did that as well, and just has a fucking blog about it. So honestly, I can't thank him enough for helping me out with my channel, despite the fact that I only have 50 subscribers. But anyways, he is without doubt my top favorite YouTuber, not only because he's my closest of friends, but also it's because he's very supportive as a person. And, you know, it's like my opinion is never judge a book by its cover. So, yeah, please check out these channels. I highly recommend it. I'll leave the links to their channels in the description below, so yeah, go check it out. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this top 5 video, and if you want more top 5s, please leave a comment and a like down below. I don't mind. Hit the little bell doohickey if you want, but like I said, I don't care about that because I don't really have a specific schedule, but yeah, I'll work on that when I can. Anyways, I hope you like this video, and enjoy the holidays. See ya.